It is time to take another look at the plants inside of the Spider Farmer G12 hydroponics grow system. Welcome to the Hippie Geeks. Let's see how things have been growing and how things change once I put the Shroud on here. If you remember in the last update video, I mentioned how things had started out kind of slow, but looked like they were picking up. That is definitely carrying over into this update video, and the growth is going to continue to speed up. I have been making sure to keep the reservoir full, and it is easy to do once I started paying a little attention. As the water level in the unit drops, you will slowly start to be able to hear the water get louder and louder as it starts falling from the pump into the reservoir, and once you start to hear that, it is a good reminder to top off the unit. This is the most important at the beginning of the growing process, as the plants will not have any roots hanging in the reservoir yet and are relying on the foam plug to bring the water up to the roots they do have. I also added in some of the nutrients that the unit comes with to make sure that they are getting fed now that they are a little bigger, and they seem to have appreciated that addition as well. I actually need to add in another batch of nutrients soon to keep things going in here, as I want these seedlings to get a little larger before I pull them out of the unit and get them into some 4-inch pots. I am really excited to see that all of the thyme popped up, and even happier to see that the second savory seedling looks like it is going to survive and take off as well. Something that I am not terribly happy to see, however, is the green growth that has appeared on top of most of the foam plugs at this point. The problem is that the door to my workspace is pretty much open to the elements anytime that it is not raining, which means that whatever gets blown in on the wind ends up landing everywhere, and some of it seems to want to grow on the unit. This isn't really going to be a problem, as I will be pulling these plants out of here soon enough to plant them in soil, but it is something that I will want to keep an eye on. So far, I am thrilled with how these plants are growing so far. I do not think that the lack of germination with the savory seedlings has anything to do with the unit, and more to do with the seeds themselves. I am not sure if I'm going to sprout any more of the savory seedlings in here, as we will likely let this one grow bigger and try it out, but I am definitely going to be starting something else in the coming weeks. Some of you will be excited to see what I'm going to be sprouting in the next video, however, as we have had a lot of folks asking if you can sprout cannabis in a unit like this. I am not sure what the answer is, as we have not tried it before, but I am curious to see how it works out. Make sure to watch for that video to go live in the next couple of weeks if that is something you are interested in, as we will probably be updating this grow every couple of weeks or so. One more thing that I forgot to talk about is the fact that we installed the Shroud that you may have seen us set up in a previous upload. I am still a little disappointed in the fact that wrinkly tin foil was able to beat the light reflection levels that we saw with the white panda film, but even that is better than having no Shroud at all, so I am leaving it in place for now. I initially expected to have the super reflective mylar film that I had ordered to test, but it looks like that got lost in shipping, so I will need to order it again. I may also try out tinfoil one more time before that just to see what the results are before getting the mylar installed. With all of that said, the plants are definitely looking happier with the increased light levels getting bounced into them, so I will be using a Shroud for the foreseeable future when I am growing with this unit. A big thank you to Spider Farmer for sending over the G12 indoor hydroponic grow system, and if you want to check out this unit or any of their other gear for yourself, make sure to click on the links to their website in the video description down below, and use the discount code GEEKS at checkout to get 8% off your entire order.